This is Maddy.
Hey, this is Talitha.
And welcome to the Legally Blonde Podcast. I'm so excited. It's 2024.
I know.
And I mean, if they hadn't noticed already,
If you haven't noticed.
we're somewhere a little bit different than usual.
Yeah. Very different.
Very different, but good different. And I mean, wait, hang on. There's two of us.
There is two.
What? Where did you come from?
We're not the same person,
Not
but
the same person, are you sure?
yeah. Oh, actually, we've learned that we are pretty similar.
We're very similar. Scarily similar.
Yeah.
But yes, we have the Legally Blonde podcast has a brand new edition. We have the lovely Talitha as our new podcast host.
Woohoo. Party, party.
No, it's going to be so much fun having two of us. I think we'll have a bit of good banter.
Yeah.
People can laugh at our stupidness.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
But no, it's good. And we're changing it up for the podcast this year. We got a new niche.
We do have a new niche. So, a little bit of our niche that we're going to be talking about and kind of breaking down in a lighthearted way, but also talking about things that are maybe a bit more deeper into conversation, I guess you can say. A couple of the things will be like
relatable.
Yeah.
Relatability. You know, we're everyday gals.
That's it.
We're just out here living.
We're just trying to make a living.
Please fund us. No.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like being relatable and like self-improvement.
Correct.
Like we want to better ourselves.
Yeah.
I hope you guys listening like always strive to be better, and we're going to navigate that together. We're learning just as much as we're going to be talking you through it.
Correct. I think like you guys can learn with us as we learn as well. So I feel like it will be a really good thing to talk about, and we can like delve into like deeper and like more detailed topics on self-improvement. So
And we got those tips and tricks that we want to give you.
Oh, yeah.
But also we want them from you too. Like we're going to launch a little bit of a platform that we're working on. That way we can kind of get your input and how, like, you know, if you've got any advice that you want to share. Because this, to me, the Legally Blonde podcast, it's a bit of a community.
it is.
We work together. Like we're here to support each other and, you know, be there for each other. And that only starts with, you know, not us giving you just like information all the time. Like we want to hear from you guys and what you want to say. And obviously it's going to be a little bit blonde too.
Oh, yeah. It can't not be blonde.
What?
You guys have not seen the process of what it took to be here
Today.
So
oh my gosh.
if you want to know, let us know and we can drop a little behind the scenes videos, because you guys...
We can do some exclusive content on the mission of getting to the studio.
Getting to this spot right now.
Right here.
Even what happened 5 minutes before this. We were both on phone calls like...
Oh my gosh. It's been an insane journey, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
And like we said, we're in our brand new space.
Yes.
Which is very exciting. We'd like to thank a very, very special company.
Yes.
The Grey Creative.
The Grey Creative. So basically this is the podcast studio within the creative space. And it also has like a cyclorama wall, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically like massive.
Yeah, you had to tell me because I was like, I don't know.
It's a massive, massive photo wall which has like seamless edges. It's all white. So it's perfect for those influencer photos. It's perfect for photo studio,
Crazy
videos. TikToks. Yeah, we did a few.
Near few.
Yeah. And so that's been like a really big project for Trent and the Grey team. So we're really excited to
get to work with them.
Be here, and this will be our new space for good. So
I know. Isn't it exciting? And like the thing is, the space is totally customizable.
Correct.
So we are still in the process of figuring out what we want in here. If you guys have any ideas of like what you think would be a good little addition to our like studio, let us know. Like we are so keen to make this like our little home.
Correct.
We're going to be here all the time, so we might as well make it homely.
We're going to sleep here.
Eat, sleep, repeat.
Podcast, repeat.
But that's it. So like we're so lucky to be able to use this space, but yeah, It's going to be an exciting little journey building this to suit the Legally Blonde potty.
Yeah, correct. And we have some more exciting things to announce.
We do. Not only is there two of us.
Yes.
There's a new studio.
Yes.
There's something else.
We've been holding a secret. Why do I feel so nervous?
I'm so excited to tell you all.
So we are releasing not one episode a week, but two.
Two.
Do you want to tell them what our second episode is going to look like?
We have decided after last year, we kind of took a look at what you all liked listening to. And we've decided that sometimes it can be a little bit hard to sit down for a 30, 40-minute episode. So we have created a new weekly 10-minute episode called The Blonde Talks. And The Blonde Talks is going to be a fun little episode, only 10 minutes. So it's a short, sharp episode.
Perfect.
But each week you can expect something totally different, totally unhinged. Like I'm talking... There's going to be drinking games.
Yeah.
There's going to be breaking down little topics. There's going
breakups.
to be
heartbreak. Dating.
Trauma.
Definitely a bit of that. Oh my gosh.
But we're going to get into like fun little topics for that one. So that way, if you don't have enough time to, you know, sit down and listen to a full episode, we're offering you as well a little 10-minute one.
Correct.
Tune in, have a little bit of a laugh. They're going to be, or even a cry, depending on the topic. It could be a bit sad.
That's so true. But yeah, it's sort of just like if you're a type of person that maybe you've got ADHD, I don't know, you can't listen to 30 minutes. Maybe us. Then it's perfect for you if you're on your little commute to work.
Yeah.
Pop it on in your car. 10 minutes max, train ride, whatever.
That's it.
So
you don't need long.
No.
But just make sure you're in a space that you can laugh out loud.
That's true. Put your earphones in. Yeah. Zone out.
Yeah. Don't put it on loudspeaker.
No, don't put it on loud. It might be censored content.
So it's 18 plus only. No. Yeah. We're pretty tame.
Yeah. No, sometimes.
Sometimes we're a bit good.
Together? Sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah. We're a little bit chaotic.
Yeah.
But it's good. It brings the good vibes. And it wouldn't be the Legally Blonde podcast without our incredible sponsors.
Correct.
So coming back this year for another year with us, we've got our 360 Nutrition with Recharge Nutrition and as well as Off the Rails Nutrition. So that's our beautiful tea place and smoothie place if you need that little health kick. We've also got Cubic Marketing coming back. Shout out to Kane. He's amazing. We literally couldn't do the social media and stuff without him. And then we also have Neurocover coming back. So, again, if you want that ice bath and...
Chilly.
Yeah, a little bit cold. If you're looking to boost that immune system and all the good stuff.
That's it.
Get a Neurocover ice bath. We've also got returning the one, the only Julia's Music Studio.
Oh, my gosh. We honestly could not do anything without her.
No.
Like, nothing would be uploaded.
No.
Nothing would be edited.
No.
The music honestly is incredible.
The ads, everything. Like, she creates that from scratch.
She's like the glue.
The glue.
Like, she makes us stick. Otherwise, we would fall apart.
Yeah, there's no way I have the capability to be able to do what she
we're
does.
very not tech savvy.
No, she's incredible at what she does. And like I said, everything's original. Like, she's created our intro music. She's created all the stuff for the ads. So we are so stoked to have her come back. And we also have 4 new sponsors.
Wait, one,
I was like, 1, 2, 3. I was like, what? Can I count?
We have 4.
Can I count? We have 4 new sponsors.
Wow.
One of them obviously being the lovely The Grey Collective. The Grey Creative.
Close.
I was like, close enough.
The reading.
It's the reading. I'm like, but like we couldn't do obviously our podcast without this studio space. So we're stoked to have them. And then the other 3,
we have 6 a.m.
We've got 6 a.m.
Society.
Lovely Chloe. Oh,
honestly, you guys, we have some content that we've already filmed, and the 6 a.m. Society, if you are looking for activewear, girls, this is the spot to go to.
This is the one. Like, why pay like thousands and thousands of dollars to try activewear that you know you're not going to be happy with when we're giving you the one right now, here.
Exactly.
That will change your life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even, we are very picky when it comes to our sponsors. We don't just pick anyone. We pick people that we like their products and they align with our podcast. And honestly, Chloe was the perfect fit because when we tried on her activewear and even talking to her, she's incredible and the activewear is incredible. So can't fault that. So I'm very excited to work with her. And if you haven't noticed by looking around,
if you are watching us on
YouTube, you might have spotted one of our other new sponsors. I don't know if I can find them though. Can you see it?
I don't know. It's not like they're colourful or anything. Like,
it is the incredible Island Mist. Now we are so stoked to be sponsored by an alcohol company.
Yes.
Winning.
Dangerous.
But honestly, this is like the best alcohol I've ever had.
I feel like, can I say something?
Go.
I literally, so these, the alcohol that we're sponsored by, it's seltzers.
Yeah.
So when you say picky, I feel like I'm so picky with that. Like, I'm not going to drink something that tastes bad.
No.
Seltzers in particular, there's something about them that companies are not getting right. Island Mist, you've hit the nail on the head.
Yep.
Because first of all, they have like amazing flavors like watermelon, tropical,
passion fruit, lime as well.
Lime, and we might have had a little bit yesterday. Just one. So
just one.
Responsibly. So but yeah, honestly the flavor is incredible and it's just a really nice, chill, relaxing drink.
Yeah, and it's 6%. Like, if you wanted, like, a nice, strong drink in, like, an aesthetic glass bottle, look no further.
It's the glass bottle for me.
Yeah.
That does
it's
it.
the bit of ASMR. And then lucky last, our other amazing new sponsor is Goals, Gains and Balance.
Ooh, this one is so exciting.
I'm so keen. We've got the lovely Courtney, who's one of our new sponsors, and she's a PT. So, but specifically for women's health and things like that. So she's online and also in person. So this is one that, like, take advantage of. If you're someone that, like, you know, doesn't know what to do when you're at the gym, or you want a home routine, or you're a busy mom, or you've got a really packed schedule and you can't fit it in, she is phenomenal. She will give you exactly what you need to get the most out of your workout and what you want. So whether that's like toning, just feeling better, feeling healthier, changing your nutrition, she can do it all.
Mindset around training.
Yep. Whatever you need. She's great. So we are so stoked to have our lovely PT, Courtney, from Goals and Gains and Balance.
Yay.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short ad break.
Listen closely as we got you some sneaky discount deals. Are you a woman who is ready to take charge of your health and fitness? Look no further.
Courtney from Goals, Gains and Balance is here to guide you on your journey towards reaching your full potential.
Courtney is passionate about women's health and helping women of all ages improve their strength, endurance, and mobility.
Whether you're a busy career woman, a devoted mum, or someone struggling with their fitness goals, she understands the challenges you face in finding time for yourself and can help you realize your full potential.
Courtney's main focus at Goals, Gains and Balance is to help women be the best version of themselves.
She's here to support and guide you on your journey and to push you along the way.
When you sign up with Courtney, you are not just getting a PT, you are becoming part of a community that's about empowering, supporting, and lifting other women up.
If you're ready to set some goals and achieve them, get in touch with Courtney today.
Courtney has spots available for online and face-to-face clients.
Goals, Gains and Balance.
If you're looking for a way to wind down and support muscle recovery after a training sesh,
or want to humble brag about your caffeine-free way to wake up, NeuroCover has you covered.
Ice baths are something Maddy and I do on the regular to support muscle recovery
and decrease inflammation, and overall feel more energized on the weekends.
The new Recover Ice Bath is easier to set up, drain, and can hold up to 400 litres of water and ice, and it's completely durable.
If you want to try it out, use our code Madison72572 at checkout for 15 to 20% off your purchase.
NeuroCover.
Oh, I'm so keen. Like, we've got a good lineup of, like, sponsors this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got you and I. Oh, it's a big change for 2024.
It's a big change. I feel like we need to update people on what's been happening with you.
Oh my goodness. The spotlight.
Let's start with you. I know. I'm so sorry, but
did we have to start with me?
Yeah, we do.
Well, I'm back for another season.
Perfect. Otherwise, this would be nothing.
Lies. You're quite capable.
Not for myself.
No, I'm keen. I like obviously started this last year as just like a fun little side thing to do. And then honestly, it blew my mind like how well like it took off. And I was like, okay. And then obviously I approached you last year about it and I was like, do you want to do this with me? And you're like, yeah, I do. So no, I'm super keen to be back for another year. I mean, lots of things have changed in Maddy's personal life.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm in my third year uni now.
Wow.
Studying primary ed.
Congrats.
I know, getting to the pointy
You're almost
end.
there.
I'm so close. But so doing that, getting that all done. Booked in a few holidays this year because your girl likes to travel. That still hasn't changed, if you remember that from last year. Mm-hmm. I love a good holiday. So we'll be probably taking Legally Blonde on the road.
Oh my God, please take me with you.
You're in the suitcase. You already know this.
That's it. I'm packed in.
What else? I mean, I guess I'm single now.
Yeah, she's a single
Probably
girl.
The biggest change is that I'm a single girl now.
Status update.
I know.
Single.
Yeah, the Facebook changes.
Yeah. No, not the Facebook.
Tell me about it. That thing, like, I was like, oh. I was like, you know, when you're like, it's like notify the public. I'm like, no.
Let's not notify.
We're not notifying anyone.
We're going to slowly introduce that.
I'm like, people just pick it up too on your Instagram,
Yeah.
I feel these days. Like when you start posting different content and then they're like, oh, and then they click through and they're like, oh, the name's out of the bio.
The name's out of the bio.
photos are deleted. Like, it's like, and like, look, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to set the record straight. We ended really well. Like, I want to clear that now so that no one has any presumptions or is assuming anything. Yeah. Like, we ended really well. We're still friends. Like, it's completely really, like, probably the best breakup I've ever had, if you can say that.
I think that's very mature. And it's quite funny that we're talking about this now. Last year we did an episode on like red flags, relationships and things like that. So I think it'll be a really interesting perspective to have you like on the podcast as this co-host with me, because we do have like different views and we've had different experiences. So,
and now as well, we've got one in a relationship and one single. So we've got the whole rounded perspective, guys. You can get both angles.
Correct. Yeah.
But that's it. Like I honestly, I'm really excited now for this year just to kind of get to know me a little bit more and what I want. And I'm really looking forward to that. And just, like navigating for the first time in a while, being Little Miss Independent, I guess.
Well, if you are listening and you are a single girl too.
I was like, whoa.
Where is this going? Please don't put me up for dating.
I was like, are you doing like an auction? My friend Maddy, I was like, oh, geez.
Up for grabs. Anybody, any takers?
Any takers? Going once, going twice. Oh.
I take it. But no, seriously, if you are a single girl and you're in the same like time frame as Maddy and you're experiencing those kind of feelings, emotions, the unknown, change, Maddy is the perfect person for you to like listen out to.
And message like me, honestly, like I'm always happy to talk to anyone and things like that. And like it's so funny, like there's two other girls that I know that literally are in the exact same situation where they've remained friends and things like that. I think that's the 2024 breakup situation.
Staying friends. See, in my past, we're going so off topic already, but in my past, it's been like you don't stay friends. No. It is like you cannot, like it's a thing. Yeah. You just don't do that.
Whereas I feel like I've seen it now this year that like in at least my group, maybe outside my group it might be different, but everyone's ending in like healthy friendships and staying in contact. And I'm like, wow, what a vibe for 2024. Look at us all being like really mature and like, I'm very impressed. Like it's very good. But again, like we said, like if you ever at any point on any topic or anything like that, like both of us are so happy to have a chat whenever, whether that's like something you want us to talk about on a podcast episode. Like we've had people tell us topics that we're going to talk about later on, which I'm really excited about.
And we've written them down.
We've written them down. We're going to do them.
They're scheduled.
We actually will uphold. If there is something that you want us to talk about, we will actually do it. And likewise, if it's something that you just want us to talk about to us in private, please message us.
Message us. Legally Blonde DMs are always open.
Always open. And now, I think they're sick of me. They've had me for a whole half a year already.
True.
So I'm not going anywhere, guys. You're stuck with me. But I'm really excited that I now get to do this with someone as amazing as yourself and as blonde. So
yes. Yes.
You
Very much blonde in the head.
The criteria. Blonde. Oh,
wow. Perfect. All right, you're on.
You did it.
Guys,
introduce yourself.
So my name is Talitha. I've started thinking about doing a podcast last year, but by myself, and way before Maddy and I did an episode, but I just could never fit what I was going to do. I just didn't have that idea of, where I was going to go with it. But it just so happened that it worked out so well at the end of the year.
Perfect.
We did this episode together and then we spoke about, okay, well, we don't really want that to end. Can we make it work?
Yep.
So that's that story. But yeah, I don't know how much detail I should say.
Oh, yeah, true. Don't go into too, skim the surface.
Yeah.
Because we have to have an episode all about you.
Oh, gosh. I'll talk about my university. So
Nice.
I literally finished, guys, big pause, 7 years. 7 years of uni.
Oh.
And do you want to know for what degree? I bet you're all guessing, doctor.
She's a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. No. Primary teaching. Okay. So if you guys want to know my experience with university.
We could do a university episode.
Yeah. Because I've had the most interesting experience. And I'll use interesting because then you won't know if it's been negative or positive. I mean, if you have a look at my face, maybe you don't.
I was like, if you're watching this, I don't know if I can tell.
But yeah, so I finished my university degree. So Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Primary Education. And I'm sort of in the midst of a bit of change myself, not with my relationship. Sorry, guys.
She's still taken, guys.
I'm taken.
I'm so sorry. I
So
know
is my
you were lining
boyfriend.
up around the block for her because look at her, but no.
So
She's taken.
relationship status is taken. But in terms of career, I'm going through a really big career change, thinking about what I'm going to do with my life. I'm 25, so I feel like I'm having that quarter life crisis.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm kind of delving into that world of figuring out, okay, I know myself, but what am I going to do now? And even being in a relationship, it's you have those talks about, okay, us being together, what's our next step? So
Yeah.
yes, maybe a ring.
Trent.
I don't know. Trent, if you're listening. But yeah, so that's sort of where I'm at in terms of friendships and things. That's been a really, really interesting turn of events, I think, from 2023 to 2024. So kind of, yeah, to be honest, similar to you, going through changes and learning how to accept things.
Yeah.
Learning, okay, what advice do I take from people? What advice do I not take?
With a grain of salt.
Yeah, how do I really navigate being 25?
Yeah.
Is sort of where I'm at. So
Look at us go. We're early 20s. I mean, wait, hang on. What year are you? I'm 2000.
I'm 98.
Oh, okay. so wait, are you 26 this year?
I'm turning 26 this
Okay,
year.
whereas I'm turning 24.
Oh, that's so much fun. I wish I was 24.
The good old days.
The good old days. Yeah. So I think
We've got life experience.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure other things will hit us. Life will bring a curveball. Guys, can we please tell you a funny story?
Oh, my God.
Maddie's like, this is not in the schedule.
No, I'm keen for it because I think I know where it's going.
You? Both of us We did not know, but this is so random. We're both getting our wisdom teeth out, but literally almost at the same time.
Literally, the doctor called me today and they were like, oh, so do you want the 26th? And she looks at me and she's like,
I'm the 27th.
I'm the 27th. And I'm like, we can be chipmunks together.
Literally, like the similarities in our lives, it's really weird. But
it honestly, like, yeah.
It's aligning. Anyway, that's just a side note of something that's happened recently with us both.
Yeah.
But separate.
Both but separate.
But yeah, so I'm wondering, like, if you guys are wondering how we met.
I mean, surely they're like, she just picked her up on the side of the road.
How did this happen?
How did this happen? Well, we met, was it 2 years ago?
I think it's 2,
now?
yeah.
So we obviously had never met before, and we had this group of friends that we didn't realize, like, you were in the group and I didn't realize, like we were kind of in the group, but we were on the outside of the group, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so we got asked to play OzTag. And I was like, yeah, I love OzTag. They
Sporty
played
girls.
at school. We're sporty girls, if you couldn't tell. No.
Muscles.
Beef. But yeah, so I signed up for OzTag, and then obviously you signed up for OzTag.
Yeah.
And we kind of like met on the first game.
We literally met on the field.
On the field. I was like, catch the ball.
I was like,
we were really good though.
We were good.
I would say like we were like, because we had our like little nicknames. Oh my God, no, we did have nicknames. What was mine?
I know what my jersey was.
Yeah, what was yours?
Mine was Torpedo. Now that's a whole story of how I got that name.
Oh my God,
but yours was
Blonde. It was Blondie.
Yours was Blondie.
I was Blondie.
It was Blondie. Well,
yeah.
that suits.
Well, that what are the chances? That was 2 years ago. It was your Blondie.
Random. Yeah, and like we had our shirts were like pink flames.
They were pink flames. Wow. They aligned. It was all written in the stars.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. We met playing OzTag, and we played 2 seasons, I think, in the end. And then we obviously we're in the same group by then, so we kind of started like going to parties and like seeing each other out and stuff like that. And like it was kind of like that friendship that like, you know, when you like you don't talk, but like you see each other and like you can just like it's not awkward. You just pick up like where you left off.
Correct. Yeah.
And like that was it. Like we didn't really see each other that often, but every time we did, it was like you guys. We couldn't shut up.
This is fun.
Like, yeah, we could like people would not be able to pull us away from each other. Like we were with each other the whole time, like just yapping.
We were like, see you guys. Bye.
Bye everyone else.
Yeah. I remember like you invited me to like your 23rd birthday.
Oh my God. And you were the cutest. You got like flowers and stuff.
Yeah. And
you
like,
were so sweet. Slept over. Like it was a full, and I was like, oh my God, this is so like special.
So that's sort of how we met. And then like Kyle was like talking to you about, you were talking about podcast hosts and like who would be good. Or,
and he was like, oh, like have you asked like Talitha yet? And
she
I was
likes
like,
to talk a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Did he say that? Oh, Kyle.
Sorry,
it's
Kyle.
True. No, it's so true.
But it is like he was like, oh my God, have you like asked her? And I was like, no. I was like, I haven't. I was like, oh my gosh, like yeah. And then as soon as I messaged you, you were like, yes, I'm in. Like let's go. And I was like, oh, stunning. And then we picked like a topic and we did the relationship one. And literally, I reckon that episode like it was just so it flowed so well. We talked so well. And at that point, I was kind of like, oh look, like doing it by myself has been fun, but it A is a lot of work to do by yourself, but B, I feel like podcasts. Not dissing anyone that like does it by themselves, but I feel like a podcast like this needs the other person to have that person to banter off and talk with and get the opinions. Because that's it. We're going to have different opinions and you need to get both sides of the story. I think that's really important when you're talking about something is that it's not a one-sided opinion because then, people are just going to go away and be like, well, I don't agree with that. Whereas if you're
where's
there.
the other side?
Where's the other side? And we can talk about a whole topic from both perspectives, which I think is a lot better. And so, when we were talking about it at the end of the episode, I was like, oh, would you be keen? Like, and you were like, yeah, like I would. And then you were like, oh, I'm actually like probably getting a studio space too.
Yeah.
And I was like, perfect. I was like, we're going to make this work now.
Yeah. She's like, are you ready to hustle? Like, it's hard work. I'm like, yeah, count me in. Like, we've been hustling behind the scenes so much.
Yep.
You guys wouldn't you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
intense.
talking about like behind the scenes, like a lot of people, like when I first started too, like I naively was like, oh yeah, it's easy. Like you just record stuff and like post it, done, dusted. There is so much work behind the scenes. Like just like setting up the equipment, like getting all the like content, making sure the audio is good, like all the little bits and bobs, and then like getting relationships with other people and
your
things,
sponsors,
getting guests, like just everything it's a lot more. Like kudos to everyone out there that does this, because
100%,
we be leaving every session like
we're so exhausted. Like it is a full-time job.
Yeah.
It's honestly a full-time job.
So if you guys would like to pay us for this, we'd be grateful.
Donations, gold coin.
Yeah, $1 gold coin.
Yeah.
You can get a caramello koala out of it.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
You can add like little gifts on TikTok. We can,
Oh, true. Man, we might have to start hustling.
Oh, jeez, yeah. We need more followers than that. But
we got this.
Yeah.
2024. We've been manifesting hard and like putting out there like everything that we want from this year. I'm not going to tell you what it is. We know what it is.
We know.
And at the end of the year, if we get there, then I'll tell you all the stuff. But if we don't, then at least I didn't make a fool of ourselves.
We'll write them down. We'll do a behind the scenes recording.
Yep.
Our goals that we're trying to hit. Yeah, and if we make them, we'll be like, let's have a look back at what we've ticked off and what we can continue on to the next year, hopefully. So hope you guys are ready to tune in. Yep. We have lots of hot topics.
Yeah.
Some deep conversations.
Amazing guests lined up.
I don't know how you've done it. This girl and her admin, I tell you. Yeah, I don't even want to say anything. Like
I know we can't.
We might give clues on our social media platforms, so
we can give you some clues.
If you're not already following, we've got our Legally Blonde podcast Instagram.
Yep.
Legally Blonde podcast TikTok. We'll link it all down below.
Mm-hmm. And then if you ever need, obviously we're posting this podcast on Spotify, but we've also posted it on YouTube now, so you can actually come and sit down on the couch with us.
Come have
watch
a look.
Us. Come see what the studio looks like.
Exactly.
And then again, if you don't have Spotify, we're also on Apple, Amazon, and Google as well.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of stuff. But like we said, if you want to stay up to date and make sure you're in the know, please subscribe to our Instagram and our Facebook notifications.
Yes.
So that way you can make sure you're up to date and you know when each episode's dropping. But the plan is that our long episodes will drop on a Monday. So you'll have our long ones then. And then on a Thursday, we'll drop our 10-minute ones. So make sure you clear your calendars Mondays and Thursdays.
That's it. Just before the weekend, you have your little catch up with us. And then we see you right back after the weekend.
And that's it. And we can dive into all the stuff that happened.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. That'd be good.
But that's it. We're super excited. Obviously, our next episode coming out will be our first 10-minute one. So get excited. But I think, you can get ready for a big year ahead, people.
Big year, guys. So
it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Maddy.
And this is Talitha.
And you're listening to the Legally Blonde Podcast. With their extensive experience and expertise,
Cubic Marketing offers a wide range of services to help businesses like yours thrive in today's competitive landscape.
From website development and social media management to graphic design and SEO,
Cubic Marketing has the tools and knowledge to elevate your brand.
Imagine having a stunning website that captivates your audiences and drives conversations.
With Cubic Marketing's website development services, it's possible.
Cubic Marketing.
Are you looking for your new favorite drink?
Head to Recharge Nutrition, 316 Nutrition, or Off the Rails Nutrition, and you are in for a treat.
They are serving loaded energy teas, which are 20 calories, no sugar, packed with vitamins and minerals, and also have aloe for those healthy guts.
They serve healthy smoothies too, which are under 300 calories, high in protein, contain macro and micronutrients to satisfy your hunger, and are made on water.
So head to Recharge Nutrition,
316 Nutrition,
or Off the Rails Nutrition today.
Did you like today's podcast?
All of the music, sound, mixing, and editing was done by Julia from Julia's Music Studio.
Julia is a composer and music educator based in Sydney who writes, arranges, performs, and teaches music.
She writes and arranges music from diverse genres for a variety of instruments and ensembles,
as well as teaching composition, music theory, piano, singing, and flute in both private and school settings. She also does various gigs as a singer in an acoustic duo.
You can find more details on her musical adventures as well as her contact information on her website, which has been posted to our Instagram.